Hey guys, I just wanted to update your vlog and what's been going on. Like, for example, what's been going on with this thing to do with the shops and stuff. So, first of all, I want you guys to know the reason I've just uploaded a release and rescues video. I couldn't remember exactly what Sue Ryder said it was called, but I'm pretty sure she said it was a vole. At first we thought it was a harvest mouse. It wasn't, it was a vole. So basically guys, so this mouse was in the back garden. The housing finally come out to deal with the damp situation, not fully properly yet, but this thing was in the garden. Rosebud spotted it and wanted to show me. The guy said there's a mouse, and Diego grabbed it in his mouth, and I didn't, because if we let Diego go and he runs with it, it's gone. So lucky enough, I managed to grab Diego, scuff him, and it dropped out of his mouth. There was no cuts, there was no wounds. Now, the difference is with a mouse with a mouse, if they get a slight bit of saliva in them, then it can kill them. With these, it can't. So basically, we rescued this thing. I literally scooped up in my hands, and if you watch the rescue video, you can see how scared it is not of my hands at all. I literally pushed it to go at the end. So we rescued it. We put it in a thing for an hour, see it was okay. We then rung Sue Ryder, and Sue Ryder said it was fine. These ones don't hibernate. They actually carry on in life. So basically, we left it an hour, wait till the guy left, and then we went down to the pony tunnels and we let him go. That's where the video has been done. So we released him, but then through releasing him, it was so sad. We found an adult, one of them, so we knew the cat had definitely brought it up and obviously lost it at some point. So we found an adult that obviously there was nothing we could do. We found it was completely wet, cold, frozen and everything under a sheet, like this sheet thing down there, and there was nothing we could do at all. It was gone, and everything, the whole body was cold. That's how long it had been dead for. And it was proper soaking, so obviously he'd been dead for quite a while. So there was nothing we could do. And as you can see, we have Zeusy here, Rosebud, and Tinkerbell's in the background. Hey Bugs. You growing up? Go over there. Go over there. So yeah. So anyway, 2 seconds. Leave her alone. Down. 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 Get off. Down. Down. It's not playtime. Who's saying this? He's got his butt up in the air thinking it's playtime. Down. Down. Baba, you can come back up. No. Down. Zeus down. Zeus down. Zeus, you go down. Baba. Baba. No. Bed. Oh my god, Zeus. Lie down then. Lie down. The little terror. So anyway, that's what happened with the release video. The second thing is about the Viv. I have a Viv I'm trying to deal with basically this company. We went in, we didn't know what we was buying, we didn't know what we were doing, anything. So we went to the guy. He's got a plate. So there we go. Will you pet pack it in? Seriously? Zeus, she's not your nibble toy. Rosebud such an indicator for you. Look at the way she just gets up all like, come here, come to me. Watch. Wait. No? She's not your nipple toy, you know. Anyway, right. So basically, the Viv Top, we went into this aquatics place in Saltash, UK. We went in there, we were sold all the stuff, and we didn't know that it was the wrong bulb until my mum picked it up and the bulb had gone, and she's like, do you know this is the wrong bulb? It only says 25 watts on here. And we're like, no, this is what we were sold. So we then had to go to Trading Standards because they point blank refused to replace it. So we went to Trading Standards, and Trading Standards have said, yes, you have got a case. They are liable to replace it or repair it. And I said, the way it's damaged from the bulb mounting it, there is no repair going on. So they made us send this letter. They refused that. They're still only basically saying, we're only doing this bulb and you can't prove what bulb it is. Yet on his messages on Facebook, he says, we only sell these bulbs. So how do you not know what bulb it is? So anyway, they then got back onto the phone to him yesterday, and Trading Standards gives one more letter that they can fight against, and then it will be took further than that. The thing with the assistant dog thing, I've got a letter the legal letter to send to them that I'm not happy the fact that all they want to do is tell me they're going to have a discussion over the phone. I don't know. There's no apology letter off him. There's nothing happening off him. Nothing to say that you have definitely spoke to them or anything. So they're giving me a letter. They've also given me a discrimination number because obviously he's discriminating what they've done against disability. They've also given me a legal number to go against as well, and I will be taking that with the two other shops I had problems with. One of them, just in case anyone else is in the UK and is having problems. So as the Torquay is the one I had to deal with in that situation. I'd done a video vlog of what happened. The other one is Lucky Store or something it's called in Payton, right at the front where all the main shops are, just down from where the train goes over the tracks and the gates have to drop, just down from the Pound Shop and Sports Direct. And along that road there's also an American Shake place that's really nice, and right at the bottom there's the View Cinema. So as you go along to get to View Cinema, it's along that road. It's called Lucky something, I can't remember off the top of my head, but anyway, that shop there basically were nasty, the way they spoke to me, everything. So that shop is I'm gonna use the numbers, and because I was like, can I use these numbers against other shops, and they're like, yeah, go ahead. So they give me them numbers on my phone about that one as well. And I'm also gonna report the shop in Plymouth that I had problem with. It's a Premier, it's called, and they actually own loads of other shops that his Premier shop does. All over, and it's just that one main guy that thought he owned the shop and everything, and they don't know the rules, and they were very nasty. So that's who else I'm gonna think. So and the other thing I wanted to mention about the council, so the council have finally, after a year I've been waiting for this, so the council have finally, after a year, got another guy out. Right, yeah, they wanted to send another surveyor out because they've got a new surveyor. So instead of sending another surveyor out, they've done it with the guy that come in to do the repairs. So all the guy that come to do repairs filled in the gap in the shed to stop the water hopefully leaking in, and he took his pictures of the place, put this damp-proof stuff in the kitchen because he tried looking to see where the damp's coming through above, and he can't see anything. We've also found out the big this fan thing in the hallway, and that's also in the loft, is supposed to be on and working, dragging the damp out, and it's never worked from day one. So he's reporting all that back. So it's just another waiting game with the council again. Ibby is going for a wait game as well. This is really annoying. So he won his PIP. But at the moment, he's trying to get his ESA sorted, what it's now called something else. I'm still on ESA into the Universal Credit. So he filled in his forms, he sent them off, well, he got help filling them in. He sent them off, and he's been given his sick notes in for probably at least a year now. So he's been given his sick notes in. They made him fill out a form. That form he sent it off. So he sent this form off. We rung up November time, I think it was, something like that. We rung up and was like, so how much longer are we waiting for this? We then found out later on they had lost his form in the system. There was something wrong on it, slightly wrong on it, so they tried sending it back to Universal Credit or some sort or something, right? They tried sending it backwards, and it got lost in the system. So now it's come to a point where they're like, we will keep your claim from the moment you opened it. We need you to refill the form all out again. That is just annoying. It's a good job we've got an extra spare copy that we can just copy it straight off. Then his autism thing, literally they have got a waiting list since 2017. That's how long, like, that's where they're dealing with at the moment. There's that much of a backlog, and the only way to push it in is a letter off the doctor to send to them, so hopefully we push through faster. So that's the main things we've been dealing with. We've also got now a structured routine in our lives. So because we have a thing where trying to get Ibby in a routine is the nightmare. So I don't like it. I don't mind a bit of mess, but then after a while it gets on my nerves, and we end up having an argument when he can't be asked because he thinks I'm an overall clean freak when it comes to scrubbing days. So basically we've done this thing now that we have, I don't know where my book actually is, I think it's in the kitchen. So basically I read, like, I'll tell you some of the things and then I'll tell you how it's done. So we have a thing, we'll start with the meal, we'll do this one first actually. So the cleaning things, I also got my watch back out so we can start looking at things that, oh yeah, if his watch is broke, we've got to send it back, we don't know how it's broke. And Ibby just got back through the front door. He's coming.
Bye.
But anyway, right? So he's sort of getting used to it, aren't you, baby? The new plan of tidy action. What do you think about my tidy days when it's just tidy clean days? What did you used to call it?
Up the ass.
No. Can you not swear? Because I want this for kids to watch as well. Thank you very much. No, what was you used to call it when I used to clean stuff and you didn't want to clean?
Clean freak day.
Yeah, see, he didn't like it. So we made this plan of action from now on. So we do, there's bins, washing up, your main thing. We have a room each, and then we swap over to the other 2 days. So, and then who does dog food duty and everything. So each day.
I've done dog poo for the past 4 days.
Well, you go outside and you pick the bigger dog, so, and I have all the other extra bits to do every single day.
What lets little popcorn nuts.
But anyway, so and then we've also started a food thing as well that we pick up to 14 meals each, put them in a tub. He always takes the piss out of my vlogs, look. Yeah, so we have 14 days each, and we put them in a tub, and then this is why I hate doing vlogs in front of him. So we put them in a tub, and then when we put them in a tub, we pick 14 different out and we put it on for 2 weeks. It's quite fun to do, and then I write the shopping list down with my mom and sort that bit out. He's such a piss take. Like, really? Go away. Yeah, so we've done that, and then will you stop? And that, so
Madam, what's the dishes doing in my sink?
I tidied the kitchen because it was my kitchen day. So arguing about that now.
It's your dishes day.
No, it isn't.
No, I cleaned dishes last night.
Go and get me the pink book and I'll double check.
It's in your drawer.
Get me the pink book and then I'll double check whether it's my dishy day or your dishy day. And if it's my dishy day, why are you complaining? Give the cat some meat on the bed, why don't you? But anyway, yeah. So. And then I'm slowly getting my head around IBS. So, well, I've actually found out I'm just lactose intolerant, which is so much better because now I can have actually proper cheese, just haven't got lactose in, and proper milk. So yeah, and everything.
Washing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ticks for me, and you've only got
ticks. Whatever. Pass me my book. Right. So this is how we do it. This is so here. So as you can see, washing up was Wednesday yesterday. It was on it.
I did it yesterday.
So as you can see, there's lines where my thumb is. Them lines mean the day that person does it. So as you can see,
You got the dishes today.
by Ibba's name, there was a gap yesterday. So we just didn't tick everything yesterday. So it means I'm dishes day today. So yeah. Well, I've done my kitchen anyway. because we didn't clean our room yesterday. I gave us both a break instead, so we have to clean the rooms today. So yeah, and that, so yeah, but anyway, guys, so we're getting into that routine. We started walking the dogs more again. We started getting to things because she definitely needs walking more. She's becoming a little shit lately, isn't she, Baba? Yeah, so she's been a little shit lately because she'll go in a store, and because she's not used to it, like, we actually found out what it is actually. So here we go. So basically, as lockdown finished, we thought it was to do with the fact we're not going out as much anymore, but it wasn't. We actually found out it was to do with the cold. So I went back into a store after since the 1st of January, we've been walking at least 30 minutes a day. Obviously, a bit more than that, it might be a bit bad for Baba because of starting her off again, but because she's out with me a lot all the time when we go shop. So we started walking her for definitely 30 minutes a day, every day, and basically was like, well, I've started walking again. Why is she doing this? So I picked her up. I took her away from just the front door, and she still was doing it. I took her vest off and her harness to the car seat, because she has a harness and it clips in and then onto the harness, and then it clips into the seatbelt. Like, it slides through the seatbelt. You like a strap thing. We took that off her, and she was still doing it. And then I took her into the store, and then she had nothing on her, and she walked. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just the vest. And then the other day, I took everything off her because she was doing it again. And you can literally pull her across the floor, and she just slides. And I'm like, I'm not picking you up anymore. You need to learn. You need to walk. So. But obviously my mom's with me, so it's okay for me to start getting her back in, and that's why I don't panic, because obviously I need someone with me at the moment in case something's wrong or something with her and why she weren't doing it. But we found out the problem now, so she's okay. So basically, I then get into B&M's yesterday. I made sure she had nothing on her, and I carried her because of obviously the way the ice is and everything at the moment. They put salt down, and that can burn their pores. So I carried her in. I have got shoes, by the way, for her. So I carried her into the store, and I put her down, and she still wouldn't move. So I pulled her a tiny bit to go like, no, you're not being picked up anymore. So, and in the end, instead of dragging her, I brought her to the start of the aisle and put her down. And then I put her vest back on because she started walking, and she started walking like normal. And I was like, it's the cold. Now, from day one, she's never liked the cold. Ever. She's never, ever liked the cold. And whenever she's cold, she don't like doing anything. She likes to be warm. That's why I put coats on her and that. Otherwise, she doesn't do anything. But at least we've worked out the problem now. It's the cold. So all I gotta do is make sure I put her shoes on from now on properly and things, and she'll be fine. He's such a tramp. He just burped. I've got a question, right? No, he's just burped. Do any of the men out there lift their asses in the air to fart? Because this boy over here, wherever he is, if his ass is touching somewhere, he has to stand up or put his butt on in the air to fart. Like, does anyone else do that? I swear that's not natural. Like, I swear. And then I told someone else, and like, yeah, you have to leave an airway. I'm like, don't encourage him. Like, seriously. Look at it. Baba, what you doing?
Bab?
Yeah?
When's Mum coming over?
Friday.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Mum's over tomorrow.
We've run out of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, well, we need room in the freezer first before getting more chicken nuggets. And that was the whole plan anyway. Because Friday, Ibby's got dentist. And while we're over Barnstable Way, where his dentist is, we're gonna go to the food warehouse and get the chicken nuggets. Can get bigger bags from there, last longer, and that. So yeah. So, I just wanted to update you guys pretty much. We've also found how to do more recordings for Xbox. So if you don't know this, because I've only just worked it out myself, so I've just put Game Pass on mine. Ibby had a voucher with his new controller because he had to go and swap his controller because it stopped working already. He's had it a month and it stopped working. So he's now got this one. This is his new one. So there was a Game Pass on, so I put it on mine. So I now can do more achievements and more rewards. I need to do more rewards. I think I missed my midnight reward. I can't remember. But we've been doing rewards. It is up to like 10,000 points in rewards, but we're going to change. I'm changing mine to Tesco vouchers. So we've gone for presents and that, and we can just save them all up. But I'm not quite sure yet whether I'm going to do Tesco's or not. We also, so the recording thing, we've actually worked out that I have YouTube on my phone, the app. And if you have the Xbox app on your phone, you can actually record stuff like you do on Xbox in the 10 minutes. Can you right, so 10 minutes you can do recordings on there. So as you look on my YouTube, it actually said part 1 and part 2 on one of the Destiny 2 bit. So you actually record it and you can actually go on the Xbox app now and uploaded it 2 seconds, uploads it straight to Xbox itself. So we've been doing that and everything. I don't know if you have watched before, you will know I had an ARC server before, and a lot happened, and I was getting ill, and we couldn't keep on top of it all. We started a PvE server where anyone can join and do what they want. We're actually resetting up our new rules, new everything, so it's just taking a while to set up the new rules. We're actually setting up the PvE and PvE server back up if anyone wants to join. All you have to do is just type in Hardy. If you can't find Hardy, it's actually called what did we name it again? Oh, that's it. Harley Quinn and Joker. That's what we've named the server. There's an unusual name no one's going to have. It's on Valguera. We are looking at opening other maps in the future. I look out for more details on that because I upload information on YouTube about it and everything. So yeah, so we're going to be concentrating on that a lot lately. So I'm not going to be buying the next season for Destiny, but I am going to be gaming more with my online. Now I know how to upload videos properly better. Yeah, there might be a 10-minute block, but who cares? But I think I can also download them to my phone, the way I can save them from the app. So if I can do that, I can make my videos longer. I'm going to look into that. And also, Ibby bought me a nice pair of shoes. Where's the shoes?
Yeah, I did.
I will show you the shoes.
64.1. Yeah, what you've got to remember is dying light actually go on top of that, you know.
So these are the shoes Ibby bought me because I needed a proper walking shoes. So he bought me them. And that. So yeah, we've nearly finally finished in here. But I've still got to paint here and do stuff. Hey, so basically I had to stop a minute because the postman just turned up. So I'm just going to put you guys against this can if I can. Yes, I can. So I just put you guys against a can. So I've just received this June parcel, so I'm not going to show you my address. They come like this when you receive more than one package inside. So they put them together. So I can't remember what this is, but these are the shoes I ordered, and this is the jacket I ordered. So this is my first one. The jacket I ordered. Everyone says this to me, have you watched Walking Dead, have you watched this and everything, because I have characters on my tops and things, and I'm like, no, I don't watch them, I just like things with stuff on. So this is the top I bought. It's supposed to be like proper thingy. I don't think it was supposed to be this was supposed to be black, that's why I don't get it. But I'm going to have a look and double check. And it's supposed to be really fluffy, but it doesn't look that fluffy. It look more fluffy on a picture than this, but I'm going to have a look. And it should be a 2XL, yeah. Because obviously when you buy things from other countries, they can work out smaller, but it does look quite big and it looks like it's going to fit me. Do you know what? I'll just try it on now, actually. So I'll take this one off. So it's actually it's quite tight though. This is why I always get the bigger sizes when I order stuff off the internet, because it always ends up, yeah, this isn't even going up me. For an 2XL, this is just outrageous. So I think I will be trying to get my money back for that one, because for 2XL, that is tiny, really tiny. I've ordered, I'll show you guys what I ordered, and I ordered that in a 2XL thingy, and that fitted me just fine. So I ordered this one, I'll show you. So I ordered this one here, and this one fits me, and this one is a 3XL, but it still is loose on me. That's what I mean. So I'll be asking for my money back from that one. I don't know why I'm putting my jacket back on. We put this on because we went to release the mouse, so that's why I had this on. The shoes, if they don't fit, I'm definitely asking for my money back for them ones, because them ones, I actually made sure they were the same size as my pink ones I ordered. Same sort of make as that pink jacket. So don't know what that says, right? Yeah, don't have a clue what that says. Didn't know that was on there, but it doesn't matter. So these are the shoes. They got fluffy insides in there. So I'm just gonna see if they fit. Then that. These are a 39 because that's a size 6 in UK. If I can get my foot in. Yeah, they do fit. So there you go. Can you see that properly? They do fit nicely. They're quite comfy as well. I don't know why I keep turning my camera on when it's easier that way, because so they're my shoes I got. With that mystical thing that you're not supposed to put new shoes on the trainers, shoes on the table, and I have them on the table. I will show you my other stuff I got from Dream in a minute while I'm at it. And this is the other item I ordered, and I can't remember what this item is. And then I'll show you my other items I got, and then I'll show you how I've done my tanks at the moment for my decos. Oh, this is the rechargeable battery case I ordered. So, but yeah, I'm going to tell them about the jacket, and then I will basically get a next size up in it, because I'll be like, this don't fit, yeah, this is my size. So this is what we've done with the Vivs. So I'm going to tell you why we've got 2 Vivs set up, right? Exactly the same. We're getting more plants and more things. So if you've been watching my videos, so if anyone is a Chrissy Deco handler and they know how to breed Chrissy Decos, please help us, because I'm going to even do a separate thingy, cry out on YouTube for this, hoping someone that is a breeder knows what they're doing. We tried messaging on 101 different I don't know whether anyone heard that, but that was like one of them jet planes that went through. So basically, our cry out is, no matter what we've been doing with our crusted decos, so we've actually split them up. That's why they're in 2 tanks. So we had the male and female. They've never attacked anyone like each other. I'm just looking what someone's. Oh, someone else has gone to look for it. So they've never attacked each other. They've never hurt each other. They've been fine together. And and we have a male and female. So basically we put them together. We didn't even know she had eggs when she first had her eggs. So the first 2 eggs we had, they were fine, they hatched, everything, we had them. So, and then they were in a tank. About 3 days later they died. And then the second lot, do we have a second lot? I think we lost our second lot. The eggs didn't make it. I can't remember what order it was, but I know that one set of eggs, one of them was stillborn, and when the other one was stillborn, we was like, we need to get the other one out because the egg had deflated, and when we opened it, it was dead. It was not moving, nothing, and they were due to come out. So you have to always count that the other one has to come out 2 days between the other one. So because of that, we opened the egg, and the other one, Hope, survived. She was fine, everything, but she actually died. We don't know whether she drowned or anything because we found her in the water bowl, but the water bowl wasn't even that deep, so we don't know how we lost her. Then the second pair of eggs just deflated, and they always say when they're deflated they're going to die anyway. And when we open them though, you can see little eyeballs, so we don't know whether they would have survived, but once you've opened their egg, it's too late. So for now we've split them up and found out there's a lot of other extra bits we are missing. So like we found out we're supposed to be gut loading them with bugs. We've not been doing that. We also found out that if you don't know this and you are looking into crusted decos, they actually have an egg sac at the back of at the top of the throat, and you can see them when they have enough calcium in them. It isn't as much for males, but it's worse for females if they haven't got it, because it can actually affect the eggs. So we now do a lot of powder. So I'll show you. Is this the powder? No, this is their food. This is right. We order off this site. So this Replica, they're actually quite good. It's only like £10 for a tub of this, free postage, and they actually do loads of different things. So now we don't actually like this one. It seems to go off more than anything else, and we have these lights. We're actually getting a mesh built at the top here in the future because Tinkerbell keeps jumping up and sitting on them and denting the things and that. So, but we bought these thermometers in here. They're actually for babies, but they're reduced at Tesco's, and we actually got them from Tesco's, and you tap the bottom of them and thingy. We've also found out we need more plants because it should be like a forest jungle in there. We got another plant yesterday we're putting in here, and we got a water fountain that you just put water in and fill it up and plug it in. That's going in for her because she's the important one, because they actually hold the sperm of the male up for so long, even though they're split up. So that's why we've got to help them for a while. And supposedly they don't see still water, even though we've got water in there. So we spray their tanks a lot. They're actually due a spray right now. So we spray their tanks a lot to keep up that. But now she's got a water fountain, so it won't be as bad. Hopefully it'll keep it more moist in there for her. And obviously she's the one that's going to lay the eggs. So our priority is keeping on top of her to try and help the eggs that she's going to have until she stops producing the eggs from his sperm. So we need to keep on top of that. And we've also got a little stone down here if she wants to rest on them. Log to hide the food in, because we always find the heat keeps like sending the food solid in about a day. But we find this food here seems to go like it already in a day. But I'll be doing them in a minute because I need to check their food and everything. So that's the food. We don't like this food. I'll show you the sort of foods we use. So let's see here. So this here is their calcium. The calcium goes on the bugs. So that's their calcium, all off the same site. So you don't need to go to separate sites. So that's calcium we have for them. And the only reason we have this little tub here is from when we have the jelly pots, which we need to order some more jelly soon for them. So I think there'll be a dragon on there too. So then there's the last jelly we've got is actually in here. So the reason we actually have locusts in here at the moment, so this is the jelly pot to keep the locusts alive through it. So they have that, and we put them veg in because it helps the locusts live longer, and we always keep them some soggy tissue water so they can suck juice off that to keep them alive longer. But if I just get one of these little critters, so here's a locust with his back legs. Our ones eat them with the back legs on, so it's fine. So basically, we've got them in here because I actually have to put the mice in here for a bit, and I'll explain that why in a minute. So we have, but otherwise they go in tubs like this normally. But we find the more you have in a tub like this, so if it looks really compact and packed, the more faster they die and everything. But this is actually supposed to be for babies. We have these. So in a baby setup, we just do one leaf. You know how you have like little lids like this? We use them to feed the babies. So we have one for water, one for food, but it's normally like the milk top ones. And then we do the food and water, and that's it in there, and some kitchen roll at the bottom. Don't do dirt. We had a baby die from dirt, from having compost. He got stuck in its mouth, and it ended up like dying because it all dried in its mouth, and we couldn't get it out or anything. So, yeah. So, and then the other stuff we do, they need to, if you're going to feed them, they need to be like this. The babies are really tiny. So we also have...
Fab.
So, the other thing we also have for the babies is, if you look how we've got bits of bark on top of there, we have that for the babies to hide in, and I'm going to Ibby in a minute. Go away.
Tell him.
That's what she does, right? That's what she does, right? When she barks at him when she tries waking me up.
That's multi-charger.
Yeah, that's the multi-charger I got. So
yeah.
That one there was.
Tell the wonky-eyed gooks made that one.
No, but my jacket, I'm asking for a refund on.
Wait, Brandon.
Fit. But here's my shoe.
Have you seen how the gooks make their battery chargers up?
There's my shoe. Okay, can you bugger off now? I can hear food bubbling. So yeah, the other thing we have is this. We've only just found out they need this. So basically this has to be made. It's a gut loader, so you have to boil it and make it before you can give it to them. And that, so I'm just gonna move these pair out of the way. Move. So that's the sort of food you can order, and that. But if you literally go on that Research, so that name there at the very top, that REPASHY, obviously I'm about to front of me. You order that, and you go on their website, and they actually do it price delivered to your home. And this stuff, right? So we're trying to get our heads around this stuff. So this is supposed to be for when they lay eggs. So they lay eggs, you put them on, and it's supposed to help hatch them, because the colour that it is now, so I can't open it one-handed. So the colour it is at the moment means it's dry, and then so you know when it's wet and it's dry with it. But we tried that, and it seemed to be wrecking them even more. So I don't know whether we're doing something wrong with it. So we've left that for now. But her new 2 eggs are literally like right there. I buried them in there because I wanted to keep them with her, but I think she is at the back at the moment. Let me see. Yeah, so basically she keeps, oh, there she is. So I don't know if you're able to see her, but she's literally like there, because that's where she likes going a lot, and I think that's why she's going to put a new egg to be on there. But our only worry is when they hatch, are they going to be able to crawl all the way up to us? So that's our other panic at the moment. But at the same time, we're leaving our eggs with her this time to see whether, because we actually saw someone's video, these guys that we've been watching, they're very famous on YouTube for crusty decos, how to care for them and everything. So we actually seen he found a baby one morning, and he didn't realise he'd had eggs in there. So we had this baby that was hatched, walking around the tank. So that's the other thing we want to find out. Are we okay to leave the eggs with her? Just her. So if they're okay to leave with her, we just want to leave with her and let nature do its courses. If not, we will take the eggs out. But for now, we have got a date record of when them eggs have hatched, and we've just left them where they are, and we don't want to move them or touch them. So, but yeah, that's it on the Crusted Deco so far. So far we've had nothing survive, and that, but we named the one Hope, but she ended up passing away in the end, and this is the vid. So this is my mice bib here. Now the reason it looks partly done is there is actually that corner in the back where the house is. They actually chewed the wall and dug a hole through, but lucky enough they're that used to me, they just crawl out through anyway. But yeah, so my mum helped me tile it. So we tiled it all with tiles, and then we bought these from the pound shop and stick them on top. So because one of the tiles actually cracked through the middle, so we don't want them cutting their pores open or anything on there. So what we done is we done that so they wouldn't hurt themselves. But I suggest you, if you ever get mice, don't get these wooden houses at the back here. Stick to like oil burners like these. Obviously they don't actually have oil in them, and they don't ever get turned on. They don't ever add a candle under them. They're just there for them to live in and hide in, and that which currently they're all asleep right now. So that's our mice. You would have seen pictures before of them, and obviously you've met our cats. But anyway, we had this scratch post we bought for Christmas for them. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna leave you. Peace out. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.